Unrestricted Flavor. I'm your host, Mark Dirksing. Today we are going to make a barbecue sauce that I will use for a Sloppy Joe recipe in another episode that I will make shortly. Sorry I've been away for a little bit. Life's been a bit crazy, but I have still been cooking and creating recipes, and I can't wait to start sharing those with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I've made this recipe before, but I was using molasses, and doing a little bit more research, I discovered that molasses can trigger episodes. It does have a higher amount of FODMAP. So now I've messed with played with my recipe a little bit, and have been able to make it without that molasses. So let's go ahead and start putting this together. All right, since I cannot use tomatoes, I start with a roasted red bell peppers base. So I use the Mezzetta family company brand, and we will just put that into our food processor blender. All right, next we are going to add a half a cup of chives. Half a teaspoon of salt and pepper, so I just combine the salt and pepper here. A half a teaspoon of ground mustard. One and a half teaspoons of paprika. 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin. And then a half a cup of gluten-free dark brown sugar. Then we will put the lid on our blender. And very simply, we will puree it. And there you have it. That is my barbecue sauce recipe. If I'm going to use this later, I usually just pour it right back into my Mezzetta jar and store it in the fridge. Since it is mixed with the brine, it tends to keep for quite a bit of time, so I usually can keep it up to a week or two. I will be using this in my recipe for Sloppy Joes, and that will be in a new video shortly. Thank you. Thank you for watching this quick video on how to make no FODMAP barbecue sauce. I'm your host, Mark Dirksing. Let's start feeling better together.